Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I go by the name CCD-STeDe and I give you information on Erasmus Mundus scholarships in the UK and then beyond. If this is the first time you are watching any video on this channel, I'm glad you are here on this channel. You will definitely find a video worth watching. Kindly hit on the subscription button for me and then the post notifications so that as and when I release a new video, you would be the first to be notified. Hello, and today we would be looking at the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master in Climate Change and then Diversity. So we are on the home page now, and it is stated here, the first call for applications of the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master on Climate Change and Diversity, Sustainable Territorial Development is open. Okay, so applications are open. Mind you, I will be putting all the links in the description so that access and navigation becomes very easy for you. So let's quickly go through the pages. So what is the new Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree in CCD-STeDe? That is Climate Change and Diversity, Sustainable Territorial Development. That is the short form. Okay, so this Erasmus Mundus Joint Master on Climate Change and Diversity, Sustainable Territorial Development is a 2-year master's course that aims to prepare students in the area of sustainable territorial development in the context of global climate and environmental emergencies. Okay, so once you click on read more, you can read more about the program. Our focus here is on how to submit your application. Okay, so quickly I'll take you to the requirements page. Okay, so now let's look at the requirements for the CCD. Okay, let me just say CCD so that it becomes easier for us. Climate change and then diversity. Okay, so to be eligible for this program, first and foremost, you must have an academic degree of at least 3 years. Okay, and you must have obtained your degree by 30th June 2024. Okay, so coming from Ghana or Nigeria or any other African country where you get to study 4 years for your degree, you are already eligible for this. Then it is important for you to also note that you need a good command of English. Okay, so you have to speak English and another language. So either English and Spanish, English and French, English and Portuguese. So you need a good command of English and another language, be it Spanish, Portuguese or French. Okay, so you need to be able to speak and write both languages. Okay, then you also need a personal interest in sustainable development and climate change. Okay, so we are going to be looking at the personal statement form. Then you need a passport with a validity of at least 3 years. Okay, so bear that in mind. Please note, this is another thing I want to throw more light on. Okay, language certificates are not required to be eligible to participate in the master program. However, if pre-selected, your language proficiency in both English and Spanish or French or Portuguese will be verified during a Zoom interview. Applications of candidates without the knowledge of the 2 languages needed for the chosen academic path will not be considered. Okay, so listen, you do not need any language certificate to even prove that you can speak Spanish, Portuguese or French or even English. Okay, all you need is to be able to speak and write English and either Spanish, Portuguese or French, and you do not need any language test to show that. All that you need to show or demonstrate when you are pre-selected is that you can speak and write it during the Zoom call interview. Okay, so you can apply without any language test, and if you are pre-selected during the interview, your language skills will be put to a test. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, so deadline for submission of applications for CCD 2024-2025 first call, that is from November 27, 2023 to February 15, 2024, and that is open to everyone. if you are applying for a scholarship. Okay, so the deadline for this program now is February 15th if you are applying for an Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So you have about 11 days to apply for this program if you are interested. Mind you, you do not need any language certificate. So now let's look at the Erasmus Mundus scholarship component of this program. Okay, so 20 Erasmus Mundus scholarships will be available and will be distributed per academic path. Okay, so there are different paths for this program. You can read about it, but then 20 Erasmus Mundus scholarships are available. Okay, once you read more about the program, you would realize the path that you are interested in. Okay, my particular interest on the Erasmus Mundus scholarship is the financial component. Okay, so let's just move to the financial component, and then it states here that the scholarship covers the entire duration of the master, that is 24 months, through a monthly allowance of 1,400 euros. Okay, so you would be earning 1,400 euros per month. Okay, students with scholarships will have covered the tuition fees and insurance for the entire duration of the master. The scholarship allows students to cover the cost implicated in the Erasmus Mundus program. For example, your visa, your travel cost, installation and subsistence, that is food and accommodation, and all other costs. Okay, so you have 1,400 euros to cater for these expenses. Okay, now let's look at how to prepare your application. Okay, so let's look at the documentation checklist. Okay, first you need a copy of your passport, and it has to be valid for at least 3 years. Okay, so make sure your passport is valid for at least 3 years. Then you need a proof of place of residence. Okay, so do not fret, I'm going to insert the link on how to get your proof of residence in my description, and that is going to be very easy for you. The next thing you need is a copy of your diploma and other award certificate. So that is your degree certificate from your university. So once you have your degree certificate from your university, you are good to go. The next thing that you would need is your transcript. You need your transcript of records from your university as well. Then you need 2 reference letters. Okay, please note the reference letter must be on headed paper of the institution where your referees belong to and duly signed. Okay, so it has to be on a letterhead and then also signed. Then the next thing you need is your CV. Okay, and then it has to be in the Europass format. Non-conformity to the format will be evaluated as part of the selection process. Okay, so I'm going to put the link on how to generate a Europass CV. You can do that in a few minutes, maximum 5 minutes. You have your Europass CV. If you do not use the Europass CV, it would go against you. So please mind you use the Europass format. The link will be in the description, and then you can do that very easily. Okay, the consortium has also made it very easy for you to have various templates, Europass templates that you can download and edit to your preference. So you can either download any of the templates here and then you use it according to your preference, or then you can follow my steps in generating your own Europass CV, and then that one does it more automatically for you. But then if you download the template, you are going to do the editing yourself. So it depends on your preference and what you want to do. So just bear that in mind. Then the next thing that you need is your personal statement to be filled in English. Okay, so you download the template for the personal statement. So you just click on download, you download it. Let's quickly glance through the personal statement. But before then, I would advise you to watch my video on how to write a statement of purpose. It equally passes for a personal statement, and the video is going to be in the description. Once you watch that video, it gives you an idea about how you can write your personal statement, and then after that you come back to your downloaded template. So now let's look at the personal statement. Okay, so file for motivation, training proposal, and professional interest. Okay, so first you put your name in here, and then you explain in maximum the reasons for which you would like to join the master's program. Okay, then after that, your plan after the master's. Mind you, you've written maximum 15 lines, maximum 3 lines. Mind you, all these things are very important. Okay, so do not exceed the maximum limitations. Okay, do not exceed the maximum limitations. Okay, then you provide names, phone number, and email addresses of 2 of your teachers. So you put the names, the email address and then the telephone number of your references here, and then you outline and describe 2 environmental or territorial problems related to climate justice and sustainability in your city, region, or country for which the urgent solutions are desirable. Okay, so once you watch my video on how to write your statement of purpose, it would help you to answer all these questions very, very well. After that, you detail the academic path you choose and explain why, and then outline and describe how you are involved in civil society organizations in the field of climate justice and sustainable territorial development. Okay, once you answer these questions, you save it in the PDF format. Okay, so once you save it in the PDF format, you are good to go. Mind you, it is written here, all documents must be submitted in PDF. Okay, and then the last thing is language proficiency diplomas or certificates, if any. If you already have the language certificates and you want to add it, that's fine. But as I explained earlier, you need a good command of English or French, English or Portuguese, English or Spanish, and you do not need any certificates to show your English speaking ability. All that is going to be done is that once you are pre-selected during the Zoom interview, you are going to demonstrate your English speaking ability. Okay, and that is it. So these are the documents that you need: your passport, your proof of residence, your degree certificate, your transcript, your 2 reference letters, your CV, and then your personal statement, and then the language proficiency certificate if you have it. Okay, so now let's go straight to the application portal. Okay, so if you already have started your application, you can log in, but this is the first time, so we just click on register. The link is going to be in the description so that navigation becomes easy for you. You put your username here, your email, your first name, your last name, and then you click on register, and once you do that, you are good to go.